where are the pots?
It's not pots because I made the things that you cannot make that pots done.
I've been recording. I recorded everything. And then now,
please include that. Anyway, welcome to the Joint Potcast.
For no one's together, wait.
Welcome to
We really must intro.
welcome to another episode of the Joint Potcast. Episode man. Are we at 70 yet?
70?
64.
64. Oh, we're almost there.
At
We're almost
70.
there. Color limit 60, guys.
I'm pushing it to 100.
Yeah, 100 you must do. So, anyways, you were saying something about Nothing.
Biala.
Oh yeah, like the first experience and how you were. Oh yeah, I was 16. I bought the wrong one that I said.
What the wrong one?
Really
Side.
biri. I thought biri munati. I was determined to like find it. I don't know, delicious. But I didn't. That shit was horrible. That shit was horrible. People that I still believe to this day, but how not beer bayak. They are capping. I'm not.
Bayaka bianjum.
They're just doing it for this. I don't know. Just to.
What else do you find this thing awful? Some people enjoy it. For example, oats. I don't understand how people find it like that shit nice to eat.
What food that people
Yeah,
hype up?
Not
That is not all that.
It's one, yeah.
Like cheese.
Oh, boy, you missing out on real cheese.
I to eat, but for me, I eat it.
No, Mara guys, I have preference.
Yeah,
Our
only
palates are not
taste.
the
They're not
same.
the same, yeah.
So
the beer starts on
there are
its
people
ass.
who like seafood, some don't.
Some don't.
Some
Even with
people
beer.
like junk, some don't. Some they're 100% green.
You know, sweet drinks.
Meat,
Some
vegetarians.
prefer drinking
you know?
or sweet. There's no sweetness here.
But I believe your first taste of beer.
It wasn't nice, yes.
Always,
First experience.
Like I don't believe there's ever been a human being on this earth or tasting like beer for the first time. Wow, it's nice. You're happy. You're part of the people. If you did, you're part of the people.
Mara beer
who are
is
happy.
nice.
Like you just
I believe it's an acquired taste.
exactly. It's an acquired taste. You have to force your brain.
You have to find the.
You have to force
I
your
can
brain
re-
to like it.
I get like GD. Is someone let me at this one? I'm going Italy can go temple. So I'm just like try wine. I don't know wine.
Yeah, I wanted to say
That's-
it's just like wine because like I used
Try
to
and
drink
it was bitter
ciders.
again.
Yeah, I used to drink ciders and then I got some wine. I'm like dry up bora mara sweet at homun tlapele
Yeah.
tukiri. So then got homuna try and I actually enjoyed it. So as I grew older, something changed in me. Wine especially artificial. Sugar for the matter.
Yeah.
So wine, it's Mother Nature.
I guess
like you were saying.
the pilot is out this one. It's never gonna be into one or what into enjoy when we enjoy it. Not always gonna be like that.
Yeah, I don't want to be politically correct about it. I understand.
For now
I don't wanna
it's
be
ass
like,
and then
it's ass, and
pretend
everyone
that.
must just admit that yeah, it's ass. Let's just admit it. Let's just be frank about
Do
it.
you eat pork? You eat pork?
No. Yes.
Eh?
Not a lot.
And then what the fuck? Which one is it? What?
Which one is it?
Which one is it? Yeah, one a man.
I'm picky
Which one is
about
this
pork.
one?
Picky about pork.
Picky about
I'm
pork.
picky about pork. I don't eat bacon.
Why not?
It's too fatty.
But Kamo once mentioned that there are a few stuff that he eats.
Yes.
Okana is a picky eater. Like,
Yeah,
eish,
you see the picky eaters, like the picky.
Nkana, what do you eat?
There's nothing that they like.
Nothing. I can just eat.
What?
He eats nothing.
So you don't eat?
Okay.
what's that about how
A few things. Take it jar.
It's a thing too.
Yo.
For instance, I like dry food. I hate these.
Bohobele nama without gravy.
Yeah. I don't like pasta. I don't like cheese, like I mentioned. Bacon is disgusting. Most vegetables, the only vegetable worth
Mazambane.
eating is Mazambane.
Yep.
Anything else is ass.
And then somebody goes over chips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
lezamban. Okay, get lezamban. I knew it.
What else? I don't eat pizza because of the cheese.
This nigga.
There's a lot more things I don't eat than I do.
Wow. Damn.
I always have to explain plate yak. Like and stuff like that. I always have to explain like I plate that always looks like the jury fedi. So to a long line in the like I'm like nah, the jury thing is just like I always find myself in a position
Yeah.
Harry Jawa people are like and then sure.
So what do you eat bread with? Butter? Or you also don't
No, I
like
don't like
butter? What do you eat your bread with?
What do I eat my bread with?
You want to eat bread?
I eat bread. A bunch of things. A
Paloni?
bunch of things.
Ham?
No.
What?
Why is it taking so long to answer?
Yeah.
I don't think it's something.
What do you eat your bread with?
This nigga doesn't eat bread.
What the fuck? Why do I eat my bread with curry chips? Yeah. You know curry chips? Come on.
Oh my watch.
Yeah.
Poultry.
Yeah, chicken. You can't go wrong with chicken.
Lena, my chicken.
Yeah, chicken. Yeah, the only way you can fuck it up is if you do that creamy chicken. What?
Oh, you're not into that.
I
Okay,
don't boil
we
it.
get the picture.
I just choose you.
I hate stews. They depress me. Like, the stew is different. Honestly, I don't wanna care. It's difficult for my girlfriend because like
Are you allergic or is it just you?
Preference.
like, we can't
Like-
really eat a lot of things and
Wait,
I don't know.
are you allergic or are you just picky?
He's picky. He
I'm
said it.
picky.
Yeah, he's picky.
But the thing about it is
There's
that
nothing wrong with being picky, dog. It's not a matter of like life or death. Oh, aja.
Yeah,
He is
I get
eating.
it.
Just picky about his eating.
Damn, dog. Why do you hate yourself so much?
Come on, I
Okay, like
you
you.
have to understand.
Okay, he said that he said who said that you're missing out on a lot of things because of you neglecting like obviously. I believe some of the things are original, so if you taste them, you might like them.
I'm
Yeah.
But
currently-
because of you, I get you. I'm not saying you should.
I'm on a journey, yo, who retaste other things.
Oh,
that I've
so something
wanted to
ruined
do.
food. The soup before
So
when
far, I was right. Got cheese.
not from.
I've tried it again, and I was right.
Wait, not from Edgewood.
Yes,
Oh, that's why.
like who's even
Food traumas exist. Nah,
Yeah,
I had a food trauma for a long time. I couldn't eat
Really?
bananas. Yeah, because of the little. I was in primary and my little mother beg yeah. Get to beg I give lunch. You give le whole mess. Yeah, whole mess.
what kind of banana?
I can't banana same time. I think I only ate banana like maybe after high school. That's when I started eating bananas.
You got over that fear.
Yeah, I got over
that
the trauma.
takes you
I
to
got over the trauma.
takes you to primary.
Especially when I got wet, yo, that's grounds for fighting, me and you.
Trying to eat a banana
I will
bread.
fight
Helebia. All the bananas that are
Oh,
like that, I normally bake them, get a
Eh,
banana
I
bread.
want banana bread inside. What trauma is serious.
How Marlena Letabadi, June?
That's what
The
somebody
way
do.
now I would cook everything from the fried chicken, the dry
wanna
food
oats.
that you eat.
Oats can have trauma, Leon.
The blade is very post
Also have
Oats
trauma
make
and
it
then
so hard.
trauma. I would never get over
Let
it.
me
Like a
tell you a
sharp guy.
story. Let me tell you a story.
Porridge.
My kigam next door was my best friend, the girl here. So we used to play together, and then but that time it was like oats was slimy. That
Is
like
this
I
the
eat
slimy
that,
shit?
and then no heki jungle oats and I eat it. Mara ela still
So
like
to say-
I'm like this is not nice or na basan tella tsukiri. I don't know.
So to say, but now it's not even give it to my mean. Like every time when I was like, my mean, I will never eat that shit too.
Hey, Mara
Oats.
it's healthy.
Now, because
No.
you're saying that, I'm saying oats is nice.
I was ahead of the hunger strike coaching. Like the kids that knew that they didn't want to eat the thing, they knew Clevanalin Narsaji. we were always bad about it. Yeah.
Hello sa fete le ka skri juice.
Exactly. Like little family gatherings, I would always head the hunger strike. Hello, plate Zalina. I'll agree this.
Yeah. No, for
If I'm not getting this, is the price for this, and I'll gladly pay.
Serious,
look.
and basa o fit dessert.
This one time they like man calling like shit.
I went
But
now.
otherwise I just miss me with this.
Even chicken, I want not chicken for the longest time. Such a chicken at all. Like a crab blocker with chicken, especially when tell a chicken hard body again today like hard body like at all. The sharp with you.
Lord,
Yeah, now throw me inch.
Too much.
They bruted. Gunya ke braga gunya ke mke sharp. Te crepe, dragon meat even now once sees them hood no ke sharp. But seeing his own. They don't better than mate. Clearly mate.
Yo nine ke jawa na karata mala marka aja but karata mete. Yeah, it's nice.
No, it's a matter only fine. Oh sharp. It's a mate so long take. All I'm going to talk about nyamela mala mete.
Wait, umufiki kwa mufing kwa komu. Umufine kwangu. So kurata muhudu wangu.
Wangu this dia akomoju. Hape mala gi mingi mala ma pele. Uta talk nyamela kantai. Ke sharp jo. Wamo that how na bro.
Just a question for batu babarata muhudu. Do you know hor muhudu na le meroko or especially omo fresh? Lao kat. Ukono kat wa muhudu.
Zanga pia muhudu.
No, until I knew.
Muhudu talk to you available.
Until you knew.
Muhudu talk to you.
Especially when the stationing.
Hours.
What are muhudu?
Like
Among lo
Cause I'm mate.
Our not hours come.
that was hours.
wow.
You don't have to like. Okay, I'm not saying don't 100% clean it, but you only clean it 3 times. You wash it 3 times, 3 separate. Meti, matomo, lavedi, lavi 3 waukat.
Nearly all of muhudu from a cow.
Oh,
Like
all
of
Wait, I get the
the
link.
muhudu
King,
of a cow
lebete.
all at once.
Enkaring sibitis.
Which one is that one?
Kamu maleng, dibete or dibite. Dibete ne? Ya ki dibete.
Debate.
Dibete. Asi dibete. It's trying to sibite marasako. Marasibite. It's something like that. It's very fatty and soft. Yeah. Not fatty, like thick muscle. Yeah. Mama doing a bit.
You guys eat balls. I'm asking you question.
Please let that be the
You have
intro.
balls?
Please let that be the intro. The promo.
What do you have a
No.
curiosity for eating balls?
No. One of my friends over December was back home. So he's back home day. So the numbers I'm gonna type it in and one of his posts, Joe, we like cowboys got this gun and whatever like hey.
Sorry, that's nasty, boy.
What?
Maybe it's a delicate. We don't know.
You never know, maybe today. Maybe what that was. No, but
I remember was Survivor kind of, you know, when you of effect.
that brings me to another thing as well.
They'll drink blood like cow blood.
Yeah, man, that brings me to another thing as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of eating balls, like it brings me to another thing as well.
Like that's like being in a guy who pull like the effect like
You just drink blood.
more carry
I do shit too.
we need more pillow we tell Satan it's
That bring-
It's
It's bringing me to this thing here. Like I've seen this thing like actually this thing like it's not sort of Gatiana somehow. But what is this? What is this thing here? Like a lot of guys. Like what was it? You know, we roti. Bro, like what the fuck? What is?
I never heard that.
Like,
Moringa.
Muringa, what mapapata ni manshia lona so like what's with this obsession of faith? What's with it,
You
Joe?
have to maintain your high score.
You always have to be at that level.
But can't you do it like naturally? Why do you need that? Why do you need enhancing substances? No, I'm not saying no. I'm just asking. Like, do all people like no? Like the guys like
He
that.
doesn't mean it like that, guys. He doesn't mean it
I don't mean like that,
guys.
but I mean like Joe. I'm seeing a weird obsession. Like a lot of people are meant to like recently like. Oh, what's like yeah, to that. Hey, I'm like, the fuck. Why this guy's obsessed with? Hey, boyfriend wants to be a beast. Hey, why? What's up, guys? That's why I gotta do. Sex is a problem.
I get really no.
It's not about that. It's not about. No, wait. I'm not saying worry. Sharp. They shouldn't worry about performing good for a woman. I'm just saying right now. I'm not obsessing with you. Everywhere you go now, like topic. Sorry for, but I'm mostly no. Topic to do hunch. Oh, that was a part of my Iran. Oh, my last week level like I was like, eh? I'm a call.
Yeah, how easy.
I'm a call when I had these. What? I'm like, eh?
That's why in most
I have a great
traditions,
head, Namako.
in some African traditions, Namako is like even
But not fair.
I give us that.
But, I was talking about anybody. But the way they dance performance skills. Have you ever had that conversation? Like, do you guys have the conversation as per side? You're too sorry on the shop with that.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
But no shop can just
Cinnamon and milk.
one come not. Oh, get smell. It's a matter of smell. How about nice smell? What about the smell? I was mentioning. I was mentioning smell. Why is it all about performance?
It's part of performance.
Yeah.
Munna se smell like performance.
For
mix.
It's part of the performance.
So, maybe, okay, the main aim, like when I'm doing, it's a matter of confidence.
Yeah, that's the most part.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
No, I'm just
Can I ask you a
asking.
question? Can I ask you a question then? Gilewa feel the difference between women, like obviously.
Yeah, there is. There
like,
is.
Size.
Wise.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe babang bailoring it's slightly bigger. Have I not say uya buanya?
Okay, I'm gonna leave you
And
right
then
then
there
and
are
there.
these things. No, wait. Before you close it off,
Okay.
there's someone on Instagram. I don't want to mention the handle, but Badi Regisa. Okay, grab him for feedback. Yeah, thank you. This and this worked. My boyfriend just sent me 10K. Proof of payment.
Tell him. Wait. That it was this joke. MX apps. I don't guys have seen. I would like it's now about some recipe kale. Vinegar water, something like that. Patapagayon, and then you never snap a bag. You never joke about us snap that pussy bag. Oh, it's there. You
Also, why do we all think that men want it tight? I don't know why you're really loose.
Why do I say this all available? Like
Why? What's with the obsession of making the pussy tight? I'm asking, what do all men want it tight?
Really? The ultimate satisfaction is in tight. So there's no preference. No.
The senses let's already so.
In retrospect, there are girls who love small dicks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
So
gotta
not
But
be
all-
loose.
tight.
Babuti said
Maybe
they'll comment.
just because it's not a popular opinion.
Come. Babuti. Kabona gadi reply. Babutis are they men?
Consensus of what?
No.
Get out, like with the focus group.
Are they men
You
who
like it?
prefer? What's up? Are they men
Oh,
who
okay.
prefer women with loose vaginas than ones with tight? Just like in another aspect, yeah. Basadi who prefer small dicks over big ones. So babuti se banna mo lika ara. Re bona hore argument e o nyo ku isang ko pele.
I say it's not all about
Tight pussy.
Eh?
It's not like the tightest. But
Personally, that's the reason why I feel like I've taken an oath I'll never.
what are you doing with loose pussy?
Don't put it like that. But okay. Let me try and answer it for.
No, guys. Let me just be quiet. The feminists are gonna get me.
Yeah, but let me answer it this way. Not believe like it's different for everybody. But for me now, I feel like it has to be the perfect type of tight.
Yeah,
It's not too tight, not too loose.
Not too tight, sure.
Yeah.
Not too tight.
Not too tight. I'm not saying too tight, but tight.
Yeah,
tight enough to.
Somebody, So, okay. If everyone doesn't grip more, imagine to do creep after creepy some more. It's not gonna be nice. Why see you?
Like,
I keep it moving.
That's rule 36. Rule 36. If it exists, someone has a fetish for it.
Okay. Anyway, guys, this year we are voting. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, been ready for this shit.
Vote.
Not a vote, actually. I believe, no. So, what's a voting? Can have a discussion then. Who are you voting? Have a discussion.
What's a voting game?
As I have a discussion then. No one can.
We're not going to put it, so it's a good thing. If I want one chance,
We'll find it out.
No, I'm going to find out. Who laughed? It's not like.
It's a lot of car.
I can't repeat it. Can I just know? Eh? Ranta can eat it. No joy. Ranta no impan. Impan.
I don't think I'm a jacket.
We laugh about it, but it's a sad thing. Our fetish not doing something.
I know we must remove this green and
Why?
Green
not to send the wrong message.
Now, green
Unless there's a bag.
represents life, represents the plant, growth too. More, no.
I'm saying in the meantime, just not to send the wrong message.
Green number, I want a green. I need to take into snacks. Like a green really one fail.
Fuck around and wear yellow shirt and then.
Don't take it there, my guy. Please don't take it there.
If this plant stand yellowing now.
But there's a new nigga who's green as well.
I lay home from
Exactly. It's a war after.
But wait,
I will come back after. I started to vote and then we're like,
which color do you want?
I don't know. Something else. Something we can have.
I read the game, man. I read the game. What's the change? Vote for change. That's all I can say. Vote for change.
Exactly. So let's change.
Vote for change. Vote for change.
Nago votela Zuma.
Yeah?
Yep, you heard me.
As you. Moke na lena liwana al campaign ya ring ke na liwana lena ke tsa hayo tana.
Voteleng ANC batswadi le batseleng di ID. Don't vote for that party. We've had enough.
Did you see the auctioning that things?
And like in the drama, we don't even want your sponsor.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah? Don't like the ANC guys.
What?
Guys, did you see that they're auctioning Madiba'S things? I don't know if it's the family
the ID.
They're auctioning the ID. No, that's what they believe it will cost.
Did you see link to high It's accumulating like 50,000 rand in utilities and bills. It's piling up.
So, no, buy it on.
No, it's just very unkempt.
I'm telling man.
They're selling his ID.
This ID, man. Imagine that. It's crazy.
But imagine having that shit in your house, like.
ID, Madib.
That's what.
Somebody's gonna buy it at some point.
That's the thing. That's the thing about.
I wanted to check if it's not already sold.
It will only appreciate as time goes. Like having these little things.
It's buns.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
the Mandela. Yeah. Now your house
Meaning-
becomes exactly. Your house becomes a tourist attraction.
That one of one Wu-Tang album.
That one of one Wu-Tang album. Exactly.
It's
Now
it
it's like,
went for millions last edition.
you must drop it on DSP. I would buy it and drop it on DSPs and then let them sue me.
Nah,
Sue me.
Ki collectors thing I think.
Bethara YouTube link. And then
But it would
That's
be a
it.
waste to spend millions.
And after
spend
that's,
it out.
my nigga, why would
and
you
then
do
you're
that?
the one that made history with that. You're the one.
Oh,
that,
now you want to go for
first-
history.
You're the one that.
You were the first to fuck it up.
Exactly, you're bringing value to you, and like your name becomes like something. You're the
Yeah,
one.
you're gonna be the one who fucked up.
You're the
That's
one
what
who
I'm
fucked up, true, but you're gonna be the one if you're like cloud chasing and shit. That's
Aish.
the perfect way.
Aish, I wanna tata you
saying.
wanna
There's a lot of rich cloud chasers. Let's not care.
tata you wanna
Let's not care.
That's the thing about rich people, though. They just want to flex. But flex amongst themselves. So, it's, dog, are you rich? I'm rich, but I got this.
I
The
got
joint
this.
car.
Yeah.
So that's who
Whatever
they're
room.
saying. That's
Yeah,
the target
so-
market for Mandela's.
Yeah.
The target market for Mandela's
Auction.
working ID, I guess. It's rich people who just want to show off how rich they are.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's it. The value is gonna appreciate. You know?
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
Yeah,
It might.
with the meanwhile, even if you like, I buy it, and then a few silk shirts, and then I start collecting Mandela things. Like I get 5 rand and then I start putting them around my house, and then I charge people like 5 clipper entrance, 350 for kids. Then
Come
it's
and see this shit.
come and see this shit, interact with it, touch it, do something.
I get you in that aspect, Mare.
And not the value.
Hey,
Yeah,
nah,
I
I
knew
get I Google sort of why I read that thing. I personally, yeah, it's just kind of weird.
Where are they? At a museum now.
I have no idea. Like, not to be honest with you, I'm not really Nelson Mandela. Yes, guy, I acknowledge his role in where we are today as South Africans, but there's just a few things that I'm not sure about. I feel like to a certain point he was a sellout, and I don't want to get too deep into it. So I literally did not follow much of what happened to him, because
Probably
he was not really. Yeah.
Or just like what? Again, it's like you're an artist and then you die. You still have music that you recorded.
Unreleased.
Yeah. It's still your property.
There's
State can
people who
decide
are
to
in charge
sell
of
it.
your estate. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have the.
Those in charge of your estate can decide to sell it. So I guess the guys who are in charge of his estate now.
Said we
Sell
have
it
all
to
this
auctions.
stuff. They have money attached to it. Pay Madiba'S for Madiba'S things. Nice.
I mean, what are we doing with it? You know,
Kill it.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Give it to the
I get it. I get it. It's somebody who played a huge
He's
role.
the underground, the government. Hey.
Yeah, his name is written in
Or
history.
put it in a
So.
museum. I guess it would be a good piece to put up or a table. Nelson Mandela Museum, because
Guys, I want to know something, ne? You know, when it comes to art, now that Rebulala got the value of things, what is the significance in people who steal art to sell it? Because if I steal art and I sell it to you, what are you going to do with it? Because you can't really publicly display it because it's stolen. So what's the use of having art that you're going to hide forever?
You don't hide it forever.
What?
it's privately displayed.
It's
Also, you
it's
can-
more like it's I get what you're saying. I think there was a movie that I saw of something singing as
Lina, I saw that.
A rich guy out with another rich guy.
Mm.
It's jealousy. You have it, so if I can't have it, like I'd rather steal it and then keep it away.
But I'm talking heists. I'm talking people who steal art at museums, famous art.
Yeah.
You drive up its value.
There's a buyer for it.
Hey,
You drive up its
Because
and
it's
value.
value.
you know what
And
it's
look
gonna
at
do
black
with the
market
buy?
thing. It
It's
has
gonna
its
display
own.
it, but privately.
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 In the office in your high.
Yeah, somebody knows that he has it. And it still has value. Kana go rekisiwa. Kana go rekisiwa, it's still gonna be able to sell it probably. Somebody else. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, okay.
So there's always a market for such things. That's the problem with all this stuff. There's always a market for it to be out.
But the value at the end, like imagine if I say I have the
It appreciates. It's an asset. Good art is an asset.
The thing about art is it's an asset, ne? But there's a lot of money laundering happening there in Kalai, in art. There's a lot of people who get into art, who collect art to launder money
Oh yeah.
in Kalai.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Because
So
now
that's
it's-
why a lot of times things get so overpriced in Kalai.
More money to
It's
clean.
money, but
Yeah, it's money, but
it's not money.
It needs to be clean money.
Needs to be clean money.
About Tata's ID.
Ish,
Go.
I ain't saying nothing about that.
I ain't saying nothing.
The ID.
I ain't saying nothing about that. I don't know this question. I'm not saying nothing. I don't catch any smoke. Nigga.
Then smoke.
Just voice your own opinion.
On what?
See?
I don't
On
know.
Tata's ID.
See? On
Simple.
camera.
That's I did what? What about it? If the kids have it, they want to sell it, then it's up to them.
We're
I ain't
gonna
gonna
know,
talk
we're
about
gonna
that
really
shit.
know what he
It's
thinks.
up to them.
As Tata,
It's not my daddy. Nigga. It's not mine. You don't want to make. If it's worth that much, why not, dog? Why not? I can't judge them for that shit, you. Can't judge them. Dog, if somebody else buy a death, my nigga.
Yeah.
Because what he.
why not? Dude?
Obviously, that name has it's always going to be a name that's going to be remembered in history in South Africa for the longest time, even over the world. So, it has value to it, dog. It has value to it. You can't ignore that part. So, if it comes down to them, so
It's
for the
about
paper,
that
dog, it's all that's it with you.
It's all about the money.
It's all about
Fuck
the money.
Significance.
Yeah, look, dog. There's some people saying it's not really worth nothing. They're worth a lot of money, apparently. So, might as well. I ain't got beef with them.
Yeah, very easy. Viva capitalism. Viva. So,
Yeah, basically, go government thing. You guys were right there. You guys were right. And then this guy, Blade. Li issue ya hore o jile ditšhelete tsa NSFAS.
But we Jesus themselves.
Yeah, ho na le yo o ka re something
But why
thousand
isn't there like a known thing where budget dimension?
why do we act
something
surprised?
thousand accounts that don't have people. Like
Did he
just
ghost account?
Ghost accounts.
Second?
NSFAS payang.
Second?
I don't know the exact number. I forgot it because I read it in an article.
As a matter,
Yeah, but it's thousands.
I guess
How
now.
surprised though?
No, it's no longer about being surprised. It's more about.
That girl or grilling
13 million.
That now I believe that chele de la nena lo go
Near somewhere, near ghost account thing.
no lo ya it's just that maybe ba mesitse ka nomoro e one or leave era
Yeah.
That's your matter.
technical error
Okay, I'm putting you. Who era 13 million? Unsabuka can't do joke.
nente vele
Hi, Kera. Who era 13 million? Can't unsabuka. That's my question. How much more are you paying? Who era 13 million?
How much you have in your...
Hey, my nigga.
Exactly. So why
That's
are
a
we
lot of money
surprised?
dishing out to. Somebody want to it's a matter of okay, exposure. Does it go to court? Does it get proven or we lying? Or you know what to worry? Yeah, to affair. Now you don't no sorry. No, it's not normal. It's just like how you accepted to officers of the law, but I call drink or load shedding, for instance.
That's bullshit. That's crazy.
I mean,
So we try it, no. So
nna ba le ba re jo
Why
ba re betha ka mo dira bang jo ba khalla kotlo ya teng
Batswana,
a tswana
That's
o
why.
iri ko ya kae
Go ahead, guys.
Eish.
That's a leona con gallela.
man dog
this is only registered.
I just to vote jo please do that jo please
Yeah, like,
please
so now let me tell you, we're ready mo tafuling.
eh
Yona khala ntse.
Wena o ka re
ai
o
boss
promote,
are
ne?
ndose se la promote mo
The views of
O ka re o
the-
tlile o
Views tsa mo
promote, ha e khona ha.
kwena mo na ke lekane mo boss ka ke ndose se na ka o ko ba funa envelope
That-
Eh?
ba funa envelope for bola that day
Hey, Joe. Maggie.
say o la ka I want jolly one na re tsene mo
Anyway, follow us on and the Joint Potcast.
I don't play we get test
And
every
like, you
day
can follow me on @kamu_ne. I'll leave the rest. I'll leave the rest to you.
ndado
I always fail this test, guys.
so
Why do you fail it?
why do you feel
Because
it
it's easier to say, follow me at
Kama_ne.
yes. On all social media platforms.
King Muhammad. How vibily.
I'll follow, guys.
Let's
I wanted to after school is after school
After school is after school.
School is after
Give us
school
the comments. Follow us on.
nyako voter ba
Follow us on
Instagram, the Joint
TikTok,
Potcast.
Instagram and X. Just search the Joint Podcast.
what a wow
Oh,
so Kamu earlier on you asked me a question and I said you should ask the entire team
what?
just to see just the test felt to see who knows that number because it was important to know like
What number?
man nigga, you even forgot the number you're supposed to actually ask people Mara,
Oh,
I want
shit,
who would eat
shit, I forgot.
this
So,
fucking nigga
I wanted to ask, like, in between primarily really 5, who knows Nomoroya emergency? Like, if I were to collapse right now, and who knows emergency number ya ambulance? Nobody.
I'd call 0123589999. Yeah, Twan. Ingisa go emergency. Ka pressa 1 for emergency. Yeah, ambulance.
The direct.
No, ke light ni. Yeah, Twan.
Straight
Emergency.
line.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I do
No, but my question was, my theory was that not a lot of people know what to do in emergencies. Like
What's the line?
101
101
Double seven.
double seven.
yeah.
That's straight to ambulances.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Government.
schooling us, man.
So yeah, like
So not people,
10177.
not a lot of people know. So
not a lot of people are aware.
yeah. So
of such things.
we also had a bet that I wouldn't remember it when we were doing this. This nigga thinks that in my mind. That's just because I'm old age. Like nigga no. I don't Gen Z. I'm from check it.
Oh,
As a hot man.
Oh yeah, but anyway.
0177. Nice.
So shout out to
It's
that.
the long route.
The long route,
Like
yeah.
you told me about the long route.
It's our press one for emergency.
Yes.
Triple one and all of these things.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, then the first thing,
Yeah, by treats. I wanna by treats. I'm trying by treats.
10 mara ya bereka,
That's
mara
fine.
balle.
Yeah, ru that too. Okay, by treats. I'm fine. By treats. I'm clock. You know, sometimes by treats. I'm fine. Sometimes I can mara sasa na fasi ki kutele kere mara. Ma treats ma sei. No, that brings me to the issue of unlearning some of the things that you think are right in your life. You have to open up your mind to such things.
You have to be
Sometimes I believe some people get stuck too much on hore. Then it makes it right. No, nigga. You went through some things that you shouldn't go through them.
Could you imagine the times of the flat earth theory?
Man, nigga, imagine growing up in those times and you thought it was right.
Yeah.
Everyone was about right. Was nah, man, no ways. La half
I
an
can't
Imagine what it took for that idea or if it
yeah, so
we're still arguing it though.
they're still arguing today.
Not if let earthers today.
Yeah.
Right, they're not, it's not a lot, that's what I'm saying. It's not a lot, though.
I'm gonna argue that.
The majority know.
Yes. The majority
Guys,
know the
guys,
truth. That's what I'm
based
saying.
on the argument we had pre-shoot today, I'm not gonna argue that anymore. Just gonna put it out like that.
Context.
Ngasik.
Fuck,
But
this
anyway,
context.
so now I'm saying is that like as an believer, as a person, you also have to open up your mind. Even if I know it's dangerous, to always have room for such. Because sometimes people will come and question things on the ground as much, and you feel like if ever they question them, they shake your entire being. So obviously, if ever feel this thing out grounded, you have to stick to it. I believe you have to stick to it if you're grounded. Don't you think so?
There comes a time where you have to challenge your beliefs.
Nah, not always. Though.
Challenge your beliefs.
Yeah.
Why you on your tester?
No, if you believe it, you believe it. It's a salah, right? I mean, if you believe it, you believe it.
Come on, why
You need to
choose a
challenge
path-
yourself to
why
become a
choose
better
path if you're
person,
gonna-
not
if
challenge your
you're
beliefs.
Because unlearning comes with realizing that sometimes the things you think are right are not always right.
Okay.
So if that thing is right, it will show itself for a right in the end. After the challenges, if
It's
it,
right.
it will pass the test. Okay.
No,
So
that
there's
that
no
I
need
do
to-
understand.
Exactly.
I'm just questioning the concept. You're testing yourself.
Not necessarily the belief that you have in everything. Like sometimes you believe Hobetawana is the right thing. And then
Oh, yeah,
you have to
yeah,
challenge
yeah,
that belief. Okay, maybe
Yeah,
little too much.
It's easier.
Instead, maybe let me try
Okay.
Kamulomo, see the signals or Watalohanya now or anything.
That's
So
like
you
it.
need
You
to
should always
challenge
try to make yourself a better person. So if it's
Yeah.
in that way, then yeah.
in everything you believe, I believe, Nahori. There comes a time where you have
But
to,
if you, now
Yeah.
we're what if
You
we?
get Talahai, you know, you have to.
you have to test
Not-
it. I mean,
you have to
it
be
will
able
pass the
to
test
look at
if it's the
things-
correct thing, right?
Katsela in, like, as in, from whatever you do, how is it from the receiving end?
Exactly. Exactly. You have to see it as the receiver and the sender.
And the sender.
So, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
put yourself in the shoes
and
of
sometimes
someone who
even
believes something
communicate with the
different and
receiver to
see it.
say, Joe, is it?
And sometimes
Yeah.
there's lessons in other things, you know. You put yourself in someone else's shoes, like, okay, this person believes these things so rigidly. Why do they believe these things so rigidly? There's lessons.
There might be sense to it.
Yeah.
You might
There
realize
might be some
there's
sense
a
to it.
certain level of, I don't know, grounding. Or
Yeah.
peace.
Sometimes even open up yourself to new information. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you should confirm to say that's the right thing, but it actually gives you a new view of how that particular subject can be explained. Can be viewed in different. It doesn't mean you have to agree with it. Sometimes you just have to actually see from different view. And okay, that might be true, but I choose to believe my.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now I always believe for like as a person that you said it's all or not really dangerous. I know, and I believe with the dangers, it's like if ever maybe as a sailor for instance, or driver, it's like a pothole mo. So it's like position is on the vehicle so. So if you know some things that you say, they might pick up people in the wrong areas based off just because of those beliefs actually ground them. I always believe like it's common decency to just try and
Engage the other side.
maneuver with the sensitivity nyana.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Now you know when it comes to
What do you mean
beliefs.
why?
When it comes to beliefs, I believe that you should be grounded because it's what you believe in. Sometimes testing yourself, exposing yourself to unnecessary things. I believe I'm very spiritual, so I give a disturbance, you know.
In that realm.
If I'm in that
spirituality.
belief, I'm not saying I'm blind or oblivious to whatever's happening around me in terms of other people's beliefs, but myself, Okay, get a concept there the test. I
Yeah,
really
okay.
believe. I believe if Flori test it go something that happens to me, not
Naturally,
me
ka bo
testing
yona,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
not me testing myself.
Okay.
If I can withstand that, then that's what's going
Yeah.
to determine what I'm really.
Oh,
believe
oh
I
wait.
do this.
That's why I get in. I believe I worry sometimes. Ogunalo delve into the realm who question like sometimes we get new information question I believe how. They will like I'm as much maybe try that information. If you understand what as bad, some people believe someone able to continue to the level or if ever shake that belief. It's something it's a yataba for one. Some people don't take such things nicely as one. Maybe also you intend them to be. When you just share information of what you found out. So I'm saying worry sometimes with the delivery of the information, so check crowd ya how you na ya kono hiti ya mko intend now.
Sometimes
Sometimes it come across as who disrupt in your own spiritual journey who train or something like that. Of which I'm just sharing something that I found out, but I didn't actually grasp for it. But if you can know but I believe right now, right? Okay, religion is a dicey subject all over the world, all over the entire media outlet. It's a very dicey one. One wrong word and then you're labeled something else. So I believe it's something but they stray away from or they walk on top of eggshells. They have that particular subject. So I was just saying, Hori, as we told Hori, you have to.
Because right? I feel like depending on how you look at it, it's almost like a double-edged
sword.
Because what you're saying is something that grounds you might be harmful to someone else.
Yes.
In the same way that
him expressing what
the opposite, that whatever you believe in directly contradicts what I believe in. So my truth is my truth, and your truth is very offensive to mine.
Yeah.
So it's more about being careful about how you share it, but also being careful about how you listen. Someone might not
come across as
just because they're saying this about this specific thing. Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his view on it. Even if it disagrees totally with what you believe in, you have to take it and say, okay, yeah, no harm to it. But for Baish, it's difficult. It's a passionate subject, Jack. It's like ball. I get you play sports, but I'll put it same as it's a passionate thing. Something that it holds you, it grounds you.
Okay, you guys didn't go to the pirate.
Somehow, I know a place called Lena Praga or that's you can get there and Warasaka kiss a chief. Same fun, you catch. Get some type of vibe last night. So,
Chiefs as we affect the pirate ever how.
Doesn't in any way take away from you being a parent.
Exactly.
You just saying you disrespected me in my house.
In my house.
Yeah, like Pulili Chiefs. Saying one or Kimapagani, you were saying, yeah,
why not? What you need?
I kind of have.
Possibilities are this lead, I never would summer.
It's called brain.
Okopan ego se ba. Possibilities are also.
Omoji, no more betilogy.
Brain rights though.
Yeah. Oh, Braka happy go ruha happy. So guys, can you say brag? What's up?
How are you ball on a gum?
It's not this sport.
they're going too deep
I
into
realized that I
soccer.
found
These people.
myself going to that metaphor, and I'm the one that started it.
Yes, and the brain rights are very limited. Like, only time spent out.
Yeah, there's times when to
Sure.
actually brag about it.
Kausani, you try to get that man.
Kausani di swara ke.
Kausani,
Di swara ke.
But even like a break rights.
What do you mean?
But even like a break rights, one of my features level or is scoop. It's like or jealous side take it,
Yeah.
brag about it Sunday. Don't brag about it on Monday.
Yeah. So
Monday.
Rukile, boss.
A boss.
Rukwile.
Sure, that time leave
So the
it.
first day, the second day, then you gotta keep quiet. After that, you're overdoing it.
You gotta shut up.
Speaking of sports, Joe. Speaking of sports, Joe. Actually, I saw this article about the UFC and with the cannabis of its banned substances. So for me, dog, that was great news because actually the topic, the article dives deeper to actually say what okay, like firstly, cannabis enhance your capabilities as an athlete in any way. I see what scientific evidence proving what will not be told to be or not, and also its therapeutic effects on the body are more beneficial to the athletes more than they are harmful. When they're healing, especially because of mixed martial arts, too much, you taking blows, something also come down, also helping your healing process. So cannabis actually helps in a particular.
Oh yeah, the hemp.
Yeah.
Because they.
So by Allah, no.
Yeah, so now it's been moved on to the pen substances list. So it's actually a good news that I actually want to share with you guys. Now for now, it's a win. I believe like it will take more a lot of tomorrow can to one from there build on to the next. So hopefully we can come across to a life where more will accept something or they can help you instead of harm you on So that's what I want to share on a particular aspect, my friends. You know something the last one again that we said we should spare for. Hey, I want this nigga gives us a bad name. Joe, what about
I have a shit memory.
Shit memory and you smoke weed. Hey,
And smoking
Giving nutrients out GP.
What's all that? Cheesy, meleke.
Come on, the receptors are
Copy.
not receiving the reception. Omega 360.
Hey, come.
What did I say? Remind me.
You're
Come.
malnourished
Okay,
as fuck.
if ever I'll supplement them. Cause something.
I'll try.
Study that shit.
I'll try.
What is nutritionalists?
Nutrition, yeah.
Until I'll balance it. Okay, if ever I'll so career to supplement for that. Until yeah, on sharp. Yeah, I pay this thing. It's bad, nigga. Oh,
I'm over here. Like,
You're floating.
I believe we were talking about your exposure to sexual things. So in terms of the argument was Gen Z, personally I believe that Gen Z experience a lot of sexual display in their eyes as opposed to Generation X. Because they're not, listen to the car, like if ever we seen the outhouse too much, I want to read too much, you won't look at it like relaxed, like, nah, like you show good, you're shameful. Hey, this thing,
Yeah,
you understand?
like kilizile namara ke hotse
How done?
ka mko no age di sinyana tse ba tsona nyana re tlhabanye dikhalanyana
I'm going to relax. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, I too soon. I'm going to read. I'm come out
Soon.
because John, back in our times, John, now we grew up soft. Like that's why not soft porn. I'm going to say, no, over watch with soft porn.
Emmanuel.
I was
Soft porn.
soft porn. What is it laughing? That again, Invisible Man. Ella was my favorite. Invisible Man. Because of there's no
Was
man
it
there.
soft porn?
Soft porn, nice. Yeah. What is it? Okay, it's about my taste in porn, I guess.
Ah,
More or less.
let's
But
not go too deep.
let's not go too deep, ne? But Invisible Man was a series of soft porn movies. The man is invisible. Wapel ko to wapel mommy. Hello, Joe, trouble that so the man is not there. I pull a porn is not you wanna watch porn got a movie what direction and shit. What is the porn for the sex?
Anyway, here bolela bjang ne ka this porn thing. Le
Nudity,
matike
like sexual
and
things
sex. why you need to kind of see her, okay, Shapu, what was happening to us? What was happening around us? And what's happening around them? No, hey, na, there's not a little TV, there's not a phone,
Yeah,
we were real kids, you know.
They have social media.
And now, technology, I don't blame because technology, everything is advancing. And everybody has access to the internet. They know a lot. TV, so it's not social media fed. There's a lot that's happening now. That's
even on TV. Even TV is more lenient on like it is more stricter than it is now. Because now sex sells.
Centralized.
But also the Emmanuel and stuff.
I said
the BCCSA thing.
Yeah, but
some sort of limit.
But you get to even in your typical shows that are on average times around, they still depict sexual things in different eye on
Maranako eu bana tshwantshabelo re ba robetse o ka se mpotse ka di smoke and mirrors and stuff nako e ngwana e lo
bana ba finju Mana no so ka botsa gore dintsha go smoke and mirrors o phala wena aga botsa no gore mamang a swanning they know better than you in that shit because they watching more than you.
Blame the parents also.
No man,
necessary.
Yeah, now I always said to Joe, it's young. Now my rebel heart, I know that for a fact. Now I got them loud, also get out. But for I know her in my household, they were 1990s. I don't care if it's 2040, 20 months, 1990s. Because I've seen Joe, moral marking can I get moral in Ghana? Yeah, I just call it that shit, nigga. But Joe, our morals, Joe, born they are being taken away like Joe born, and also I was not that's why I can one almost thing to high whatever that shit is called. That's why I'm rough must thing. Can I say you? That shit is disgraceful, Joe. It's disgraceful. That's what I'm around
moving Western movies that you know in America
it's
like
too
there's
much.
this series do you guys like level Sex Education on Netflix. Oh wow.
Always dating a boy because of usually dating the I'm gonna put it like that. But anyway, those also the what I was checking TV. No but look if guy because of it's sexual. Meet
No, but it's very interesting. You know the concept of that series.
Guys also
Can I just explain the concept? The concept of that series is to like show Hore Bana you must teach them about sex. But I'm talking about high school kids like 16, 17. You must teach them and be open. Mariana, it's exaggerated. Like they can talk about it and sing about it to their parents in concerts. And
that's my biggest cry. Right now, sex I'm cool. Aju, there's a good I appreciate this. A car, no direction proper, and it was artistic. Sakachago, Mitcho about gangsterism. Banyoban. Oh, boy, the one of the episode. Now, no John. Oh, Marajo.
After
dog. After medicine, during medicine, better double scene. Medicine can come John.
okay, Joe.
Powerful things.
there's a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of today, Joe.
But
I'm focused on the actual action, the actual story. La Jana. Kuro Jana, focus on movie, whatever shit is. Man, I'm a baby. You can have sex. Hold up, got the sex scenes. Chill the fuck out. We know you guys fuck. Sharp, it's cool. Shit.
don't show us.
But
Don't
the thing about it is that the ratings that movie, like Barking, there's movies that are like for kids. 16, 18, we know the range, right? And we as Batoba Hulu, we don't respect that thing. And then we talk about exposure to kids, right? Because if we're on YouTube, there's an option that we're account for kids, where the algorithm is suggested Coco Melon, there's a whole YouTube for kids. Hold on. Showmax and all these other things, they have spaces for children, right? And even when kids get exposed to that, you must also expose them to the information that rationalizes Dulenyana Tsebeao. Because you can't just leave it to TV to explain sexual organs that kids have. You get what I'm saying, right? Like the kid has a sexual organ already, but doesn't know what to do with it because you didn't take the time to sit and explain. Look, there will be time where you do this. For now, you get what I'm saying?
That's all you can use it for.
That's what you use it
I get what
for
you're
now.
saying.
And then I'll be there to guide you. And then there should also be other. Now we had Soul Buddy.
Mara, what was again? Not back then in our age. No soft porn. It's soft porn. What did it? Obviously, you're gonna sit here and lie and say always a porn only over 18. Only porn no lumfana. Only porn no underage. You only porn no lumfana.
So
Like people are doing criminality. But anyway, let's not take away from. But I want to not spoke to. But I don't know who grasp such information if no matter how much hard you try to hide it. So obviously I get your point. Education is better than who overtime that information in the fellow. I see why. So but
Marhato Mabutisa, you must be ready.
Yeah, because the reason that you feel right now, in terms of obviously, I exist upon certain age. By born, actually. By born, neighbors. Then I saw some problem fun, actually. So, problem fun. That's when you look at Jana, their power, but they're working and Mamma Pap. You try ham. Whole fucking day. Because it's soft Paul. So, Paul, I want to read along meetings. I want. But to kiss of today, I want a soft Paul. So, Paul is a stage.
Oh, www.pornhub.com.
No, you want to fool you.
I agree, no so.
Why am I talking about and this to that now?
Lydia Paru, let's talk about today's fashion. You're not 2K. She's going out in public. You understand? Like, oh,
guys, don't do it. Leave it as it is. Close it off.
Follow us on all our social media platforms, which are written here on the screen. And also follow me at Kamu_ne on all social media platforms. That's Twitch, Instagram, TikTok,
The Viber.
Twitch, X. Yeah. And any other thing.
I think go Viber.
It's in there.
I have a girlfriend, guys. No Tinder. No Tinder.
I like that, guys. We out, yo. Yo, wait.